It says Superior Court of District of Columbia Civil Division, Civil Actions Branch, 500 Indiana Avenue, NW, Room 5000, Washington, D.C. 20001, telephone 202-879-1133, civil action number 2023-03228. It's an affidavit of service by special process server. Alright, here we go right here. Case number 2023-CAB-003228. Case caption Aaren Williams Striplin versus Judge Lee et al. Initial hearing date Friday 9/1/2023. Initial hearing time 9:30 a.m. Courtroom location remote courtroom 131. This is all of the rest of the stuff that you'll see on it. This is his judge, Joe Biden's judge right here, who stole $6 billion United States dollars. That is before multiply. So that's just being fruitful. See that right there? Alright. This is why Joe Biden is getting impeached right now at the Impeachment Committee on YouTube.com. At the Impeachment Committee on YouTube.com, House Judiciary. On Facebook at Missouri Green. This is whole scam right here. He's killing everybody that goes to the courts for relief sought. If you go to this court, you're getting killed for the relief sought. That's Joe Biden. Next. He's getting sued. It says Aaren Williams Striplin, High Priest Aaren Striplin, Levi. And it says Defendant Joe Judge Lee, and right here on the summons. That's the case number 2023-03228. And then look. Alright, you see that? And then it says it right here too. It says it's filed June 2nd, 2023. That's the case number 2023-03228. Defendants Judge Lee and the Metropolitan Police Department. You see that? This is the actual case that's filed. Look at it. Pay attention to it. This guy is holding us for slavery. And then he's killing our parents for their house. And then he's asking us to go to court about it. And then when we get ready to go to court, he's hiring people to stop us from going to court. And then he's hiring a judge to deny the case. And then he's killing all of the rest of the family members that can be a witness. That's it. What little scams he came up with. Those are the people he hired right there. Next, he's taking everything and saying that he's going to kill you. Go with him. So he filed on him. That's the case right there. But the people that we were at, the lady tried to say that to file it under civil over general civil. But we got a case right now at the U.S. District Court. So I want you to see that. That's that one packet right there. But there's another packet right here. The same thing that you just seen is the same thing that you see from Metropolitan Police Department. And that's the same thing you'll see right here. We are going to free those people who are being held hostage for Ban Bank in Mexico. And we're going to lock Joe Biden up. We're also going to lock up Joe Biden's accomplice, Judge Lee, and Metropolitan Police Department. I'm High Priest Aaren Williams Striplin, Tabernacle of God, Tribe of Levi. My address currently is the Blair House Shelter at 635 I Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C., 20002. And I'm currently pressing charges on the Joe Biden judge. He stole Healing of the High Priest Aaren that was created at the Tabernacle of God, the Tabernacle, 7 Churches of Asia in Heaven. It was, you probably know it as Dance Hospital, created as Aaren Williams Trump on Lulu.com, 2019. And so Joe Biden stole 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. He stole all of those years in slavery. That hospital was worth over $2 billion. He stole also word scrolls. You might see that on YouTube.com at Aaren Trump Word Scrolls. That's also worth $2 billion. And then he stole an additional $2 billion, the language code. That was, and he went to Jim Jones. Jim Jones is who he hired, and he's a diplomat rapper from New York, from Harlem, New York, and he kidnapped Aaren Williams Striplin from Manhattan, New York, at the Duane Reade store, at the Allen Ethan, in New York, October 29, 2021. And then he tried to make Aaren Striplin a slave to Donald Trump and the diplomats Jim Jones. So Jim Jones and his wife Chrissy from New York, loving hip hop, we're gonna fence the word scrolls I seen on YouTube.com, Aaren Trump, at Christie's.com, a black market. And then they were gonna make the $2 billion on Christie's.com that they stole through the DC courts. Their whole little scam was the FBI was gonna allow them to get away with it, Christopher Wray. So that was it. So Joe Biden kidnapped Aaren Striplin and decided he was gonna kill him unless he sued him in court for the word scrolls at the U.S. Supreme Court. Joe Biden took that lawsuit and that $2 billion he gave to Donald Trump and Jim Jones and killed the plaintiff list. He killed Chantel Renee, Pervo, Lonnie Stokes, Jean Pierre, 1324 Mariposa Street, Rodale, California, 94572, Ashley Lonnie, Crystal Lonnie, Armani Jones, Ladarius Lonnie, and Quincy Lonnie, all at the same address. And then he went to Shinzo Abe, the Prime Minister of Japan, and killed him. And so we're at the Impeachment Committee right now. And that Impeachment Committee, you can be found on YouTube.com. But I want you to go to Facebook and look at Marjorie Green, who's looking into impeachment Joe Biden for other options. All right, so there's $2 million for the veil of the antiquity and artifact, the word scrolls, and $2 billion for the unveiling of it, and that's the language code, and then $2 billion for the hospital, for the healing of the high priest Aaren. The veil was the dance hospital, but unveiled is the healing of high priest Aaren. The veil for it was the word scroll, but unveiling is language code, and the veil for it was worth $2 billion. So the word scroll is worth $2 billion. The language code is worth $2 billion, and healing the high priest is worth $2 billion. So Judge Lee stole $2 billion, and he hired Sam Cooper. He's an FBI impersonator on Criminal Minds, suspect behavior, and he hired Aaron Hoshner, JJ. He hired Reed and David Rossi and Derek Morgan, and he hired Jennifer, and he hired Adam from Behavior Analysis Unit, Criminal Minds. These are FBI impersonators to kill Aaren Striplin in the northeast and northwest area. They set up shop at the Blair House Shelter and stole mail from the Blair House Shelter from the U.S. Post Office. Judge Lee denied the right to go to court, which will allow the 2 fake warrants that Joe Biden created to steal the $6 billion from the Tabernacle of God. And they said that they would kill Aaren Striplin as Aaren Striplin looked into the camera and ordered bombs from North Korea to the United States of America, bombs from Vietnam to the United States of America, and bombs from China to the United States of America, and bombs from Japan to the United States of America. Joe Biden pulled out the eyes of the plaintiff at the U.S. Supreme Court, Chantel Stokes, and said that he will use Jennifer of Blair House Shelter and Balboa at Blair House Shelter, who was impersonating the FBI, to pull out the eyes of Aaren Striplin unless he ordered the bombs. And this allowed Joe Biden to give the Tabernacle of God, the 7 churches of Asia and heaven, to Eric Trump, Mary Trump, Donald Trump, Aaren Williams Trump, Tiffany Ariana Trump, and Ivanka Trump. This allowed Joe Biden, Robert Hunter Biden, and Jill Biden to have a tabernacle. This also allowed Malia Obama and Barack Obama and Michelle Obama to plagiarize books and own the tabernacle. And it also allowed them to continue on with their slavery account of Aaren Williams Striplin. So Judge Lee just took all of the court appearances out of the court system, created his own remote hearing, and then denied the right to have the courts issue Joe Biden to be looked at by law enforcement for all of the receipts purchased and trying to do slavery in America. So now we're filing on this judge. It's a $6 billion filing, and we're at the Impeachment Committee. I love you. Take care.